Welcome to the Swamp, the giant that the head ball coach awakened, one that thrived in urban renewal, and now one where only the Gators get out alive. What we have in store for you today, a clash between a couple of SEC teams that could have season-long ramifications. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College. First down for this offense. He wants to throw. He finds his man.
Well, they're working the slot receiver on a drag route here. He's just kind of fighting his way through the traffic. He's able to come out the other side, present a nice target for the quarterback.
Dropping back, it's Callow. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Now they'll face 3rd and 4 in their first possession of the game. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Tough sledding in there. Picks up a couple, but still needs 2 more on 4th down. The Gators will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and just like that, they'll have to give it up. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. So Mississippi State's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll start this drive with a pass. Got his man. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him over.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
And the Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. He's going for the big play. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
Yeah, and I like the shot, the aggressive play down the field. We like throwing those jump balls up to my receiver because usually the receiver makes the play and makes the defender look bad. Nice job by the defender getting a hand on it, tipping that ball away from the wide receiver.
They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. The option look. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Gators will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they'll just down it right there. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up with an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the field.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. To the air, it's Callow. Got his man quickly. Tackled, but he has a first down.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. Good job by the receiver knowing it was man coverage. If he's looking, he's booking. He gave his quarterback the eyes right away that says, hey, I'm not stopping, put it out in front of me, I'm getting this first down.
Setting up the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Working that left side now.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. He caught it.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration.
Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. The Gators trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He makes a grab. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Always nice to have that security blanket of the tight end.
And it's nice to have a tight end that can line up in different areas of the field, too. It's not always going to be in a three-point stance. He can sometimes be in the backfield. You could flex him out into the slot. They might even try to put this guy out at wide receiver in the split end position and see what he can do there, because this guy is a weapon.
So it'll be 3rd and goal from the 1 after the incompletion. They're going to run it. And the defense drags him down.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point.
Wedges, pushes, and he... First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Looking to move it through the air. He's right on target. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Looking at a 2nd and short now. Got his man on the right. Across the 25, he's got room. Off he goes. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
That's the thing about this offense. You think you've got them backed up, and then you don't. 1st and 10 from inside the 50. He's got the tight end. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Callow. Fires to the tight end. Delivers the stiff arm. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. And the Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to move them on the counter. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Off play action. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this third and long from the 20. Trying to get to it. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It's good. Just under half a minute to go before the break. They'll take over 1st and 10. They go to the ground. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. On second down, he'll fire. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. He'll finally go out of... Line gets set, first down. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Makes the grab down the left side. Oh, look out! Touchdown, Gators! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Scanning the field, it's Callow. They're working that left side. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. He's going to pass. Looking for a huge play. He caught it. Touchdown, Florida! And the beatdown has ensued.
How about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense when the 3's coming soon.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Paul. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. A first down for the offense. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They showed this run in the first half, right? You saw it. They loaded up on this side, ran the football, had some success. What do they do in the second half? pull some guys, run the counter the other direction to keep the defense off balance.
And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
This is one of the top 10 offenses in the nation in getting first downs. To do that, you gotta have balance. You can't always throw for it on third down. You gotta be able to run it as well. And they've got a dude in the backfield who just knows how to move the chains.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. The Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. Power football with the run. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Give to the running back. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. The pitch. And that one will go and reverse the defense all over that pitch on the option. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. He's already made 1 field goal, but this one is going to need a big leg. A 50-yard attempt coming. He boomed it through a 50-yard. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. This offense has a 2nd down play. When you hit this point in the season, week 7, you sort of turn the corner and you remain unbeaten at this point. You've morphed into a championship contender.
Yes, but you don't want to peek too far ahead, Reese. You kind of want to be like, nothing to see here, just move on. We haven't accomplished what we wanted yet. We haven't accomplished what we set out to do. It's week 7. I know you guys got bigger hopes and bigger dreams than just being to week 7 and being undefeated.
And guys, I've been really impressed with this team because they just seemed to always have an identity. From the very beginning of the year, they knew who they were, they knew what they were going to go out and try to accomplish and how they wanted to dominate teams. And they've been able to do that to this